What up, y'all? Man, I just wanted to show y'all some TikTok videos that I seen that might make you think. Watch. If I can make a play. I don't know how to get it to play.
This man just witnessed a real giant. On October 23rd, TikToker RB Diesel posted a video from a remote location in Oregon where he claimed to have seen what appeared to be a giant looking out of a stone door high up on a cliff face just before it closed. Check this out.
There, right up there. That thing was open. It opened completely up and then it closed back up. And there's a little slot in it right up there. You can see that little slot where it looked like somebody was staring out of. Dude, giants are freaking real. I don't care what anybody says.
This video has since gone viral, and over the past weekend, he and his wife, along with a group of friends, went back to investigate.
The group dropped off. We were followed by 2 white government trucks that the wife and I took off up in the hills, and we did lose and come back down. I know what I think it is. This looks like it was just set in there.
After losing these unmarked trucks, they managed to hike up there, but had some strange things happen.
Hike down the road, we're going to get up there, we're going to get what we need to get done. It's about a mile back, 2 miles up or whatever, we got to cut across. Right now the building is right above me.
Did you hear? Was that part of the video?
Did you hear that? Yeah, but that was a big thump.
Now, another TikToker who lived nearby decided to drive out to the location, and here's what they found. So, did RB Diesel really find the home of a giant? Some kind of opening to a secret facility? Just what is going on here?
Rihanna made a horrible mistake at her halftime show by reinforcing the crazy conspiracy theory that the Super Bowl is actually a live satanic ritual hosted
It's not a conspiracy, bro.
by the elites to show off their power and influence to the peasants watching. And that every year the performer must flash the crowd a demonic or evil symbol of the Illuminati if they want to perform. Beyonce put up the same exact symbol to the crowd at her Super Bowl halftime show and was all over the news the next day for it.
Conspiracy theorists believe that Beyonce signaled that she's part of a secret society bent on world domination.
Some claim that's just the Rock Nation symbol, but why would other celebrities who aren't affiliated with Rock Nation at all flash it? Stop making excuses for them! At Justin Timberlake's 2018 show, he had a giant silhouette of Satan laughing at the crowd with his tail. They played it off like a guy playing the guitar. At Madonna's 2012 show, she was moving her body to show symbolism and wearing the Illuminati owl crown on her head. This was insane. J-Lo's costume was showing this evil satanic goat, and she was
It's all real people. And no lie.
showing the horns with her head too. Look at her costume though. You can't tell me those are 2 eyes and a nose and then antlers going up. The Weeknd's dancers are literally wearing such similar outfits to the exact same ones they would do in a satanic ritual. You can't tell me that whole thing didn't look demonic as hell. Literally. Before I show you the craziest part, make sure you follow so you finally know the craziest conspiracy theories about each of these celebrities and be in the know and request who you want to see next. Have you ever wondered why the Super Bowl is even called the Super Bowl? Because if you just move over the B, it actually spells superb owl, which is the... Seriously though, the same
My mind is blown. God damn. That is crazy.
exact demonic owl that Madonna was wearing on her head, and one of the main species of animals that symbolizes satanic worship.
Now this man's a definition of woke.
Got into the habit of buying junk fast foods that have no actual food in them. We buy gallons of poisonous household cleaners when one degradable soft soap will do. We are poisoning our homes and wasting our hard-earned money for no good reason. Why? They just want you to buy stuff. If you don't want food with chemicals or GMOs in it, then don't buy it. The minute we start taking responsibility and spending our money wisely, every politician, every corporation, and leader around the world is going to know that we have woken up. The last people I would trust with my health is big pharma and big government, because neither one of those strike me as caring entities. They're all about profit. Exactly. They're all about profit. What does the government actually do to help? When a superpower with all this military might attacks, just unprovoked, attacks, like you know, Iraq. I'm sorry, Korea. No, sorry, Ukraine. Terrible. You lure them in with humor.
I'm lost.
Then you make them think.
Completely.
The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes, and people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea? Being forced to do drugs? I do that voluntarily all day long.
I paid close attention to this guy, Pete.
If you think about it, that could have been the V word in place of the drugs. Get it?
And I want you to ask yourself, who does this? See, this will be natural, a natural response for a reptilian to do, but it's not a natural response for a human being to do. So watch closely. The guy in the white shirt.
Yes, we have capitalism and we embrace it. And
they don't, Clarice.
Yes.
So as you can see, the woman does not react.
Yes.
The guy that he did this to was kind of stunned, but he doesn't react either. The woman, though, her non-reaction.
I ain't gonna lie, but I've got proof that they're lizards. For real. Watch. I'll show you one of these days. Just like and subscribe, alright? Make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'll prove it.
Shows she may be one as well.
Yes.
They got the same skin as the lizards got, okay? And terrible looking faces. But then they have the ability to shift and look like a human. All of them do, okay?
Okay, do you think Von Braun was a reptilian?
No.
You really don't?
No.
Okay.
Your president, yes.
Oh, what? Which one? George Bush Sr.? Yes.
Yeah.
There's just a bunch of effects.
Sure.
And Bill Clinton and this guy you got just got rid of. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all were.
Right.
Okay. So, and they all have this ability to make themselves look like real good-looking people.
But they are real, though. I promise. I'm going to show y'all.
And you're saying Trump isn't one?
No, he's not. Okay.
Well, that's a relief.
And he knows more about this.
You heard of the theory that the Statue of Liberty is actually a statue dedicated to Lucifer? So this is the theory. Look at this painting. On the left, that's a painting.
Almost all of these videos, what they're saying is true. Even though you don't hate the don't hate the message. You know, or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? Just because, you know what I mean? Me, I'm corny myself, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? But I mean, I'm telling you, man.
Painting of Lucifer in the 17th century. It's a picture of Satan summoning his legion, right? Now this is where it gets creepy. Lucifer is called the light bearer. In Latin, Lucifer means light bringing. The Statue of Liberty is holding a torch, which means it's bearing light, right? Before we jump into details, type amen down below to ward off any evil coming off this video. Now get this, the Statue of Liberty looks like the Colossus of Rhodes, which is a bronze Greek statue that stood about 108 feet tall. It was one of the world's greatest wonders. The Colossus of Rhodes represents something. It is dedicated to the Greek god named Helios, the god of the sun. Now back to the Statue of Liberty. People believe it's dedicated to Satan. I mean, if you look, their faces do look similar. But then again, this is just one big theory. Who knows? Let me know what you think down below.
Man, I wouldn't put it past them to actually make the Statue of Liberty. Really, it is fucking Baphomet, but why not? You dig? You know what I mean?
Scariest conspiracy theories in the world that will seriously change your life. So as we know, this right here shows all of the world's scariest conspiracy theories. As I'm sure you know, in this series we'll be going through from the least scary to the ones that will literally change your life. So once again, if you're easily scared, do not watch this video, just keep on scrolling, trust me. Now with that said, let's kick off part 7. Stuff is about to get mental. Right, so this one is to do with NASA, I mean, pretty obvious. Now, of course, we all know NASA, big space company. Well, actually, I don't think you do. So what you probably didn't realise was that NASA actually started out by looking into the oceans and exploring Earth. They had nothing to do with space. Because, you know, only 3 to 4% of the oceans have been discovered, so they wanted to explore it. But stay with me, it gets mental. So now, of course, we all know them as a space company, so what happened? Well, literally overnight they went from exploring our Earth and the oceans to exploring space and wanting to get us all off of Earth as quickly as possible. So what the hell did they see during their investigations in the ocean that made them want to get us off of the Earth? Now make sure you hit that follow button, because I mean, stuff's only going to get crazier.
So tell me, do you believe, was Disney trying to tell us something?
But Disney is Hitler. Straight up.
Crazy, right? Some things are just an optical illusion, right? Well, is this an optical illusion? Look at that and tell me you don't know what that is. Go ahead and tell me that confidently and mean it, because you know darn well what that is. You can see it. No, that's not a carving. That's a petrified animal from the days of old.
Do you see this?
Yes.
Do you see this?
Yep.
It's freaking nature, and it's freaking awesome.
Yes, it is. And I don't think science can properly explain how these animals were petrified so quickly to where they were able to preserve their form through all these years. And you know, that really got me thinking. There's plenty of statues on this earth that are thousands of years old. Now, what if they were...
What the fuck is that? I never seen no statue like that.
Petrified beings. Now, I know, it's just a thought. And yeah, I can't wait for the Mount Rushmore jokes. And you can joke all you want, but I promise you truth is stranger than fiction. Did Prince really just say this?
When I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time, and so that's cool. A jet just went over, and then you started to see a whole bunch of them. And next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing, and you didn't know why.
Now, come on, man. This is just from heavy air traffic, you know. There has to be...
Hey, but Prince knew he was going to die. You know that? Prince knew when he was going to die. I got proof, too. You got to watch one of my other videos, all right? Like I said.
Some sort of airport nearby. These streaks in the sky are caused by the water vapor in the airplane's engine, and the low temperature causes ice crystals. It's not like they could just turn it off or... Okay, I don't know what that was about, but this is testing the weight limits of the planes, right, for passengers. And no, those aren't hoses hooking up to anything. Yeah, they're just testing the planes, guys. Now that's how they do their little writing in the sky, you know what I'm saying? It's just a crazy conspiracy.
Alright, man. Yo, y'all take care. I'm outie. Alright, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Alright, like and subscribe. Peace.